Semi-permanent release agents. That's what most of the companies today uses in their industries when they are doing the mold preparation and everything, and it's what we use 100% out in our production. So I'm going to go through what you do and what you absolutely not can do with this, because this is more sensitive than, for example, a normal release wax is. So tag along and I will show you. Like every mold that we're going to do the release waxes on, you need to clean it. You need to clean it before you put any sealer or release agent on. And this is especially crucial for the semi-permanent release agents, due to it doesn't like to be mixed with the old type of waxes that we used to use, like the putty wax. So we're going to start by a healthy amount of mold cleaner, and then you start to wipe it clean. Now the step with the sealer. The sealer is the layer that fills the pinholes, and it fills the scratches. You can have imperfections in the surface. It will fill small amount of that. But it's important that you put it on in a sweeping mode. It's so much easier to work with. So I'm gonna put it on here. So when you put it on, just like wipe it on like you would do with a wet surface. So when you have all of the surface covered, you will take a new cloth, and the excess that we have here needs to be thinner, because if it's thinner, it's nicer, even, and it's much easier to buff out. So it's really important that you get it all. It's really important that when you do this type of process now, temperature is really crucial, not under 17 degrees. If it's below 17 degrees, it will take much longer time to cure, because this wax doesn't dry out, it cures. It has a cross-link, it polymerizes. And that's why it's so important that you have the right temperature. If you're way below temperature and you have a humid workplace that you are in, this type of release agent doesn't work. And it will be like you put water on the mold. Now I had to wait like 5 minutes for this to fully cured, so you can buff it out. Don't wait longer than 5 minutes or less, because if it cures, it will leave stripes. And if it leaves stripes on it, then you have a problem, because you can't buff it out. Then you have to restart by cleaning. At the worst case, sometimes it helps to put another thin layer of sealer to get the stripes away. But more important, when you're doing this, you're only doing this, not playing with your phone or going for a breakfast or something and I can buff it later. No, you can't. Stay here, do it. Now for the most easy part there is on this waxing of the mold. This is the Extend 820. It's a wax on, leave on. It means that you wipe it on and just leave it. Really fast and easy to work with. This is our go-to wax in the production. So paper cloth again, and then you start wiping. It should be a thin, nice layer, and if you're getting it quite wet, I have like a half dry now, but if you get too wet, then you take a new dry cloth and do the same as you did with the sealer. Just circular, just wipe it over. Fast one, easy go. This process here with the wipe on, with the 820, it depends on how the mold surface is, but between 3 and 5 times we're going to do this. Normally we will do 3, 4 of these layers on our own molds. It's important that you leave it like half an hour between the layers. If you don't leave it half an hour between the layers, it doesn't have the time to cure properly. And that's why it's so important that you always have the right temperature doing this. You cannot have like 10 degrees with high humidity, because it won't harden then. And it would be like pouring water on the mold. That's the release agent that you will get. So this is more sensitive to temperature, humidity and everything, but it's a higher, easier product to work with. It's really important that you use this product like it's supposed to be used. You have to clean, you have to seal, you have to use the 820. You have to wait a certain amount of time. You're not allowed to mix different products, like throwing in, doing the molds with this first and then put 820 on top of it. Don't. It might work, but it might also be a total disaster. If you're going to stick with semi-permanent, do this way. Most of the companies in the industry are using a semi-permanent release agent because it's so much better, doesn't leave any residue after like the old stuff does, and it's low maintenance on it. So if you have any questions about this product, just drop a comment or drop a mail to us or talk with your sales representative about this product, because it's so good. Yeah, that's a wrap.